What up, my peeps? It's your knucker, Big Rucker, back at you again with another action figure review. This time, once again, Marvel Legends, but we've got the trifecta going. You see what's in front of you. You know the rules. We got the Hand Ninja, which is also a troop builder, which is also a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Trifecta in full effect. As you can see, I got 5 of these bad boys right here. And the difference with this Hand Ninja, unlike what was released with the Spider-Man Stiltman wave, those were red. These are black, as we'll see once we unleash these figures. But for now, we peep the box. As you can see, you've got the Marvel Legends series. It's just a cardboard box. It's plastic-free packaging. You've got the artwork there, kind of like what Marvel, the comics, they have limited series. They had limited series with Wolverine and with Deadpool. It's called Red, White, and Blood. And this is kind of like the artwork in those particular series. You see that it's just all you see are red, white, and black highlights throughout. And you see down below it reads plastic-free packaging. They're not using any plastic at all with these army builders. They come very simplistically, and fortunately for us, they're not as expensive as the standard action figures that we normally get. These are about 16. These are 16 bucks, $15.99 if you're nasty. And so it really helps that they've simplified matters so that it's easier for one to army build. Speaking of this box, looking at this right here, you can see that there's more artwork on the side and different artwork on the other side. It also states there again that it's plastic-free packaging. And what you can do is you take, if you have army built, just turn to the side there and you see that they play the Connect game, and you've got yourself a little mural there, little put together jigsaw puzzle right there. So kind of like that, you could play that game if you wanted to with the packaging, especially for those that are package retainers, keepers. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody throws away their packaging. And so that looks pretty good right there. But what we'll do is we're going to put what we got back the way we got them initially, and we're going to take one and open this girl up. I already took care of the tape off camera, so it'll be easier. It's supposed to be easier, but it seems to me that there we go. I'm about to say it's supposed to be easier, and here I am struggling. So just comes in a bag like this too, because you get the weapons in one. I'll put the box aside, open her up, and let her come out. Just going to set her down for now, him down. Same thing with the accessories. Open that bag up and put those down for right now. So let's take a look at our Black Ninja, shall we? Going over the accessories, the Black Hand Ninja comes with an additional set of hands. These are open grasping style hands. He also comes with a pair of these sickle-like weapons. They're called Kama or Kai, and you see that the bladed portion of the weapons, they're molded in a like gunmetal kind of gray, whereas the handles are a beige kind of kind of color, and you see with the detail, it's got the wrap. And these are the same weapons that the original red hand ninjas came with. So the only thing different are the color applications. Finally, the hand ninja comes with the sword, the katana, and I don't even know if this is actually a katana, but it might be a different kind of sword for a ninja. I know katanas are usually associated with samurai, so this may be called something else. If it is, please let me know in the comments below, but it's the same deal with this sword as with the kama before it. The blade itself is molded in a like gunmetal grayish plastic, whereas the handle is in that beige color, and the or I should call it, it's the handle, but it's more appropriately known as the hilt, and the end of it is that same gunmetal gray. Alright, so now we've got our black hand ninja on our rotating platter, giving you, as customary, our 360-degree visual of the figure so you can see what's the what. And of course, the first thing we notice is that it's molded in black for the most part. And unlike the original, which was molded in red, the body and the hood they were molded in red. We also see that this version of the ninja has red eyes and some additional kind of highlights, like with his sword sheath. It's got different colors than the original. The original's sword sheath was basically in black, and the buckle was painted silver. This sheath is kind of grayish, and you've got the silver buckles and the shuriken that are inserted within, and we'll see those when we take it off the stand and bring it close up. The shurikens are painted silver. They were also painted silver on the previous edition as well, so I'm glad that Hasbro didn't skimp on the paint in that regard. The wrappings on this figure, the sheath there, they are also painted that beige, and yeah, then there's some other paint highlights on the figure, but we'll look at that closer when we get this guy off of the rotating table, which we're doing right now. So here we have our black hand ninja up close and personal, so we can get a better look at him. And taking a look at him, the first thing that becomes very glaringly obvious to me are the paint apps in regards to skin tone. We already talked about the red eyes, and that's definitely different than the red ninja. The red ninja, I believe, had green eyes, which, if I recall, when we spoke on that, not here, that was out before I even started my channel, but the thing about the hand ninja having green eyes is that in the comics, when they're deleted, when they're taken out, they break down, turn into a green mist, and we thought that that's probably what the green eyes was supposed to signify. Now these are red, and I'll get back to what I think the significance of these eyes being red are in a moment, because not only are the eyes red, but look at the skin tone on the helmet. In fact, let me get us up closer so we can see that a little bit better. Looking at that face behind the mask there, notice the coloration of the skin. It's that's totally unnatural. I believe that these black ninja are personifying the hand ninja coming back from being deceased, and this is what they look like. Their skin tone is, it looks kind of like, well, hey, can't mince words. It looks corpse-like. And I think the red eyes are supposed to convey that notion as well. So just so you guys were able to see what I saw. But let me zoom out a little bit. Now that we're zoomed back out, let's take a look at the rest of the Hand Ninja. Starting with the, like I was talking about, the harness for his sword sheath. You can see the coloration right there, and the buckle is painted silver. And as I stated before, the shuriken, which you see tucked away, they've also been touched with some silver paint. So that's definitely a plus. Trying to move that away so you could see what's beneath the robe there. You see that the shirt, tunic, whatever you want to call it, is colored gray, as well as the face mask. We didn't mention that when we did the close-up of the head. The hood molded in black, and the rest of this body is, I believe it's more of a charcoal gray, dark charcoal gray, than a straight up black. I say that because when you look at the shoulders and the arms, you see some contrast there. You can see that they're two different colors. So I'm going to go with the body. The torso is molded in a charcoal gray. The arms, at least the shoulders and the biceps, are molded in black. Looking at the wrappings around the elbows, they have also been touched with that tan, that beige kind of paint. I guess they're supposed to be like wrappings, as I stated, around the elbow area. Going down, you can see that the at least the top of the forearm is molded in black, and it's then painted in a grayish kind of color there. And then of course you got the hands, which have that like I said, that pale, crazy pale pigmentation, which I believe is supposed to convey that this gentleman has been brought back from the great beyond. Going back to the front there, you see the belt, or the wraparound sash, and that's also in a gray. It's kind of like a greenish gray. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't know if that conveys properly on camera, but that's what I'm seeing. And yeah, looks pretty good. It's tied in a knot going down, then continuing down. The legs molded in black. Then you've got the boots. They're not really boots. These are supposed to be wraps, I guess. And oh no, they are boots, because I forgot, they are boots. They've got the straps right there. My bad. They are boots. It would have been nice if we had gotten some paint there to show some contrast, but we didn't, so it is what it is. Going further down, we've got the shoes, the feet, and you see that they're the two-toed style, and we actually have treads. If you can see those, I'll turn to the side so maybe you can see them better. We've got treads down there, the bottom of the feet. Turning around, just gray, same thing, nothing really to speak of. There's the sheath there, and the sheath, the top of the sheath where the sheath connects to the harness, is molded in that beige kind of color, and the sheath is that grayish color. Going further down, see the hood there, it's just in black. So that's how our Black Hand Ninja measures up that way. As far as the articulation, he's got that hood, so it's going to make it problematic to move the head. So the head, trying to force it back a little bit, I think I can get more, but you're not going to get much with the head. So it almost goes back, not at all. Forward, you're not going to get much either that way. I believe the head is on a ball hinge joint. I haven't removed it, so I couldn't tell you, but I believe that's what it is. As far as the arms, it has butterfly joints, so that's cool. You can go back a decent ways and go forward. Great for characters that are supposed to be skilled and agile. You can get the shoulders to 90. You could do a 360 with the rotation, bicep rotation. You've got double jointed elbows. They are pinned, of course. You also have a hinge at the wrist, and rotation at the wrist, and they hinge. The left arm hinges horizontally, and the right hand hinges vertically. This is the sword wielding hand, so it hinges vertically. As far as the torso, you've got diaphragm, articulation. You can go lean with it, rock with it. You can rotate it. You can go forward about that much. You're not getting too much that way. You can go back that much. There's a secondary portion of the is that secondary? No, it isn't. That's just, it extends up there. I thought it was secondary and that it could rotate there. Once again, my bad. But I'm not redoing that. Hey, it shows that I'm only human and that we are building it while we're flying it. Take it as it is. But yeah, it goes back that far and forward that much, so that's cool. And like I said, you get all of your articulation at that diaphragm. So you can rotate it that way, and as I said before, you can lean with it, rock with it. Down to the hips, we can get them out that far. Probably could go further, but of course the robe, or whatever you want to call this, his uniform, it prohibits, but that's pretty decent. As far as going forward, you can get it that far, so that's cool. That's almost 90. As far as going back, you can get it that much back. You do have thigh rotation, double jointed knees, as you can see. You do have a swivel at the top of that boot. You can point the toe that far forward, which is excellent. That far up, not so excellent, is what it is, but that's because the top of the shoe, it's actually a buckle that comes across over there. It's impeded a little bit at the top of the leg there. You do have ankle pivot, and of course, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Getting a height measurement of our Black Hand Ninja, doing this because the red was before my time recording videos, so I need to just be thorough. So it is what that is. So giving this measurement to our Hand Ninja, he's coming in at just a tick under 6.5 inches, and that translates to looking like 16 centimeters. Here we have our Black Hand Ninja with his open grasping hands attached to him in a somewhat semi-martial arts pose. Did that really quickly, impromptu. It should be noted that these hands have the horizontal hinges to them. And here he is wielding his sword. Looking pretty good there. Once again, that hand has the vertical hinge, so you can get him into a more pointing his sword at his opponent kind of a pose. And here he is rocking his kama or kai. Here we have both Hand Ninjas, both versions of the Hand Ninja side by side. You see the red, the original one on our right, his left, and of course we've got our black Pulse exclusive on our left. And you can see right now what I'm talking about when it comes to the skin tones. You could see the red Ninja has got a more realistic skin tone to him, whereas the black is definitely got the dead look going on there. And here's an added bonus I threw in for you. What you see there on the right is the first iterations of the Hand Ninja that Hasbro attempted back in the day, dark days of Marvel Legends. This was part of a 2-pack. There were actually 2 different kinds of 2-packs. This particular ninja, the black and off-white, I guess, grayish white ninja, is it came paired with Shield agents. What was shown displayed in the packaging was Dum Dum Dugan. Anybody that knows the history of Shield, they know who Dum Dum Dugan is. And it also came with a generic Shield agent head for you to interchange, but it was Dum Dum Dugan. That's what it was branded on the packaging. The variant was, or maybe that was the variant, either way, running change, whatever you want to call it, had the red hand ninja, and as far as the Shield agent was Nick Fury, and there was interchangeable generic head with that as well. But these were definitely the dark days. I will say that the 2-pack came with 3 katanas, and they were genuine katanas, unlike what our more up-to-date ninjas have. Ninja, no S. Ninja had, and came with nunchucks. But yeah, it came with 3 different swords. That was something else. And articulation left a lot to be desired. No ankle pivot at all. It didn't look like a bad figure for its time. One of the reasons why this could pass is because it's masked. You know, most of the problems with the old school was the face sculpts were just horrendous. But when you're masked, it isn't that bad. But once again, the articulation did leave a lot to be desired. But for the time, it was on and cracking. And since we're talking about the black hand ninja, I figured I'd break out Black Costume Daredevil. This, of course, is from the Amazon exclusive Defenders 4-pack from a few years ago. I've got him, as you can see, he's blazing a custom radar sense. Got to go third party, y'all, in order to get your figures to do what you want. So here we have 4 of them together, 4 black hand ninjas together, and just trying to show different combinations, different ways you can pose your hand ninja. If you have more than one, of course, you can see that there are all kinds of different ways. I've got one that is wielding both of his kama. I've got one wielding the sword by itself, and then I've got another one with one kama and the sword. And of course, since they should be able to fight without weapons, I've got one just posed, ready to just square off with his ninjutsu. So yeah, pretty good. We knew what we were getting with these. They're the same exact figure as the red hand ninja that we got just last year with the Spider-Man Stiltman wave, and yeah, we were cool with that. Same caveats. Wish that it came with more weapons. You know, another sword maybe, some nunchaku, some actual loose shuriken, something. But hey, that was then with the full-fledged figure. With these $16 figures, I think that we got it's the same exact accompaniment of accessories with the extra hands too. I think that we got a fair amount of accessories, concerning this is only $16 army build style. This is a great addition. I'm going to change out. I've got a display now. I call it the rooftop, and I've got a bunch of street level heroes fighting the red hand ninjas. I'm going to change some out to include some of my deadheads right here, the black ninja, and see if that spices up that display or not. Very excellent to have these added to the collection. If you didn't order before, they're out of stock now, but I'm sure they'll get them back in. When they do, jump on it and get the max, which I believe is 5, which is what I got. And yeah, that's that's about it. I'm going to stop this review right now because it's about that time. Thank you guys for rocking with me, for staying this long. Please like, share, and subscribe. Especially the share. Tell somebody so I can run the spiel about sharing and subscribing. Hit that like button for real and press that notification bell so you could be notified the next time I upload a video. Until the next time, my peeps, remember, the hunt continues. And I'm out. Peace.